I got a package, it came in the mail. It's filled with comics, and I think that's swell. It came from Pennsylvania, and that's very fine. Because that means they got him from DrSkull9. Hey, super friends. I promise I'll never do that again. Welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 255. And as you may have guessed, we're going to be looking at some 99-cent auction wins I got in from DrSkull. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, you should. He posts videos of the comics that he gets in, and then those comics usually end up on his eBay stores, and you can go to his eBay stores too, just like I do, and buy comics. So he lists most stuff for 99 cents. And then, of course, you got to pay shipping for that. But he does combine shipping, so the shipping comes out to be pretty minimal if you buy enough books. So these were 99-cent wins. I got 20 comics with shipping. They worked out to like $1.37 a piece. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. He does have two eBay channels, stores. One, the DrSkull9, features mostly older books. The books we're going to be looking at today are the first books that I've gotten from his other store, the what is it? Erie Books, E-R-I-E Books. I think it is. I don't know. You can go to his YouTube channel, look in his description, and check it out. Because I'm not sure I got the name right. I think I do, but not positive. And he also has a sale going on this month. Hopefully it's still going on when you see this. It's 25% off of the buy it nows. So what he'll usually do is they'll list it for 99 cents. If it doesn't sell, it ends up in the buy it nows for more money. And of course, you may get outbid. I got outbid on some stuff, but anyway, yeah. If you want to check him out, there should be a link at the end of the video. I'll post a card that links to one of his videos, so you can check him out, check his description, so you can find his eBay stores and follow those links. He's got some pretty cool stuff up. It's even the buy it nows. If I wasn't so cheap, I'd be buying some of those too. But I am cheap. I'm so cheap I use both sides of a Post-it note, man. So let me just swap over cameras. If I can remember how to do that. It's been a few days since I've recorded a video here. So let me find my right tab here to switch over to the overhead. There it is. Yay. And let's see, what else can we do? We'll throw up a banner. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. It's the only way for other people to discover us. And so let's get rid of that and get going. Alright, so I did make a mistake on these. I bought 3 books that I kind of wish I hadn't. Let me turn the light on, get rid of the glare. Sorry about that. This isn't one of them. I used to have this one. This is honestly, this is better shape than the one I probably bought back in 1985 off of the newsstand, because mine was pretty beat up, if I remember right. This looks like it's nice and flat, like it's probably been read once and tossed in a bag and a board. But anyway, this is Legion of Substitute Heroes special from 1985. It was a one-shot, and it's basically Keith Giffen making fun of the Legion of Substitute Heroes, which is a backup characters in the Legion of Superheroes. So it's fun. It's funny. It's humorous, if I remember correctly. But it's from the 80s, and it's one I did not have. So I thought I had it, and I thought I had that one, but it wasn't in my list. So then we got Punchline #1. This was also a one-shot for the new Punchline character. Let's see, this one just came out like, I don't know, a year or two ago, right? Original $5. You know, I picked it up for 99 cents, man. Well, $1.37 if you want to look at it that way. Excuse me. Weather's driving me nuts, man. It was in the 80s yesterday. Today it's 69. And then it's going to jump up and down for a while until things get warm again here in Florida. And I know that's not that. I know that's mild, but the temperature fluctuation is what's bad. Titans United #1 of 7. This one is from 2021, so that's the first issue of that. You got Marvel Comics Presents #32, featuring Shadow Cat. This fills a nice little hole in the collection. Oh, this continues that story where they had the alternate version of the Looney Tunes characters in the Marvel comic that I showed you the other day. This is, let's see, there they are. Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck, Roadrunner, Porky Pig, Bugs Bunny. they're I don't know, morphing people in these carrots. It looks like something like that. So it looks like a pretty crazy character. Yeah. Looks like a pretty crazy story. There's Sylvester. That's a mean old putty tat right there. That's hilarious. So that's cool. Happy to get that. And let's see, we've got Tales of the New Teen Titans Cyborg, first of the 4-issue miniseries. I already have a copy, but this looked like it was in such great shape I couldn't resist it for the price. That'll end up in a sale. And here we get to a couple of my mistakes. This is Superman 319. You know, looks great. It's a little beat up, and it said it was in poor shape, and so this is kind of my fault. But it's not complete. It's missing the centerfold. But I think the story is all here. I think it's just missing the ads or whatever was in the centerfold. And he didn't list this one. You know, normally when I buy off his other channel, he has them listed on whether they're complete or not. And this one didn't say it was complete, so I just kind of glossed over that. It didn't even register. So, and this one's Green Lantern #98, and it's the same thing. It's missing the centerfold. So happy to have them, but yeah, if I'd have realized they were missing pages, I wouldn't have grabbed them. And again, this looks to be complete. It looks like this is a continuation of what happened here, so I believe it's complete story-wise. So anyway, but that's why you buy them cheap. You know, if you pay a bunch of money, then you regret it. You know, if I could get a slab copy of this and have absolutely no idea what's inside of it for hundreds of dollars, and you open it up one day and it turns out, you know, it's a coverless copy of Scooby-Doo inside a facsimile cover or something. You know, who knows? So that's why you buy them cheap. So you just when you do make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, #6. I thought this looked like a cool cover. It's different. It's Steve Rude variant cover, so nice drawing by a well-known artist on Nice book. And I think this was my third mistake, actually. Wonder Woman 2021 Annual. I didn't like this cover, but I got it anyway, thinking, well, I'm collecting Wonder Woman, so, you know, where else am I going to get the annual for 99 cents? And this is a variant cover by somebody. Carlos. Ooh. Carlos Ganda. I don't know how to say that, so sorry if I'm screwing that up. But I don't especially care for the cover. And it's not bad, I guess. The more I look at it, the more I get used to it. But the thing is, I already have this issue with a cover I prefer. So I probably would have skipped over that one if I had realized I had it. But I need to remember to check my lists. We got E-Man number 4. Happy to get that. That means I now have the first 5 issues of the E-Man series from first. And here's Batgirl number 15 with a Joker cover from 1991. Got a smoking gun. And then Ghost Batgirl. This was a 4-issue series from Dark Horse and DC, where the Ghost and Batgirl teamed up. Unfortunately, I was outbid on issue number 3. And I bid it up to $2. Hoping to still get it so I'd have the full set, but they ended up grabbing that one. And so I only got 1, 2, and 4. So apparently somebody needed just issue 3, so I will find it eventually. And there's number 4 with Two-Face, and I don't know who this is. That might be a Ghost character because I'm not familiar with Ghost. I've seen the character, but I've never read her, so I don't know anything about their villains or anything. And then they got this one. This is Wonder Woman 759. Gorgeous variant cover by Jim Lee. Just fantastic. That art is just so cool. Nicely done, Mr. Lee. I don't like the way you run the company, but you do some good art. Wonder Woman Black and Gold number 1. And I got this again for the cover. I thought the cover was cool. I'm going to actually put this one in the sale pile because it's not the main Wonder Woman series, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of getting, you know, right now I'm just I pick up Wonder Woman when I see her because they're hard to find, but I don't want to. Yeah, well, I don't. If I keep everything, then I don't sell anything. So then I can't buy anything. So hopefully that made sense. But one thing I was surprised is that the stories are in black and white with the color accents. I knew they did the covers on this like this, and they got some really cool covers on this series. But I didn't realize that the art on the inside was going to be like that. So that's kind of neat. It's different. I'm not this first story, the art's not that great, but this next one, they kind of draw like Wonder Woman. I don't know if this is the Golden Age Wonder Woman or Earth 2, or I guess not, since the Justice League's there, but they draw her like it is her. Maybe that's a flashback to World War II or something. I don't know, but I really like the way this is drawn. And yeah, there's a story in the back with the Golden Age, so this is supposed to be the Golden Age Wonder Woman as well. So very cool. It looks like it's just little individual stories, and I guess the name comes from the way they've printed it with the black and gold coloring instead of black and white. So artistically very cool. And then Punisher War Journal number 7. So this is also Jim Lee. Great Jim Lee cover, Punisher versus the Wolverine, and Jim Lee also does the art on the inside. So this was a surprise. I bought this one to sell, but it's actually from 1989, so I'm going to keep it and going into the collection since it's before 1990. Just barely, but it's there. And it's actually a pretty cool issue to have. I'm surprised this one went for only 99 cents. This is some pretty early Jim Lee art on Punisher and Wolverine, so that's cool. And then we got Power Man number 110. And this one's got quite a few spine ticks on it, but that's alright. And then this one was kind of cool too. Wild Animals number 1. This was a one-shot from Pacific Comics. And it's got Scott Shaw on the cover, so it's all funny animals. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here on the back. It's a list of the presidents, but they're all depicted as animals. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but the front cover is done by Scott Shaw. You got this cool giraffe character here, and it's not all done by Scott Shaw. The first story is by Scott Shaw, and it was interesting because this is obviously pretty early Scott Shaw artwork, but I saw similarities between this and Don Rosa's art style in his Duck comics in Uncle Scrooge. So both probably heavily influenced by the well, first of all by Karl Barks. Obviously they both are heavily influenced by that, but I saw similarities in the art style, so I thought that was interesting. And then it's got some other strips in here by other creators and stuff. Now it said when I looked this up on Comics Database, because I wanted to see if there were other issues, and there isn't. It's just a one-shot. But it did say in the description that most of these strips were created in the 70s, and this is from 82. So, but it didn't really list anything as being reprints, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure what the story is behind that. If they were created in the 70s, where did they come from? Were they just collections of work that people had sitting around and they threw it into a comic, or what? I don't know, but I dig the cover. The Scott Shaw story should be fun. And then last up we have American Flag Special number 1. This was 87, I think. 1986. And it looks like it starts off with Santa Claus. So that's always a good thing in my book. Unless this is a bad Santa Claus. Looks like he might be. So anyway, that's what I got from Dr. Skull this shipment. There's more on the way. And like I said, if you want to check him out, he does combine shipping. You just gotta either request. There's that tab on eBay where you can request the combined shipping price, or if you just wait, he'll eventually invoice you, because he'll give you like a couple weeks to buy other stuff and combine it all together. So pretty cool stuff. Got some stuff for the sale pile, and I got some stuff to keep, and very cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow we'll be doing what did I read? I read a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. I know some of you guys will really like that. Never does real well in the viewer counts compared to these haul videos, but I know some of you guys really dig it. So definitely going to keep doing those. So see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Everybody.